Something is popular. I care about what rings true to me, to people who are going through hard times right now in Nigeria. I hope that when they see this being done, that it makes them feel heard, that it makes them feel like, okay, someone cares. Yeah.
My name is Onika Mirage. Minaj just sounds inviting.
He said if I keep it 100, then he keep me safe like a banker. Nowadays I be making them famous. She the princess, so fuck who you lames is. Of course I be pushing they buttons. I hold up control like the game is. Like God, keep it a stat. Bitches is ass if we keeping it crack. Bad little redhead shit about the black. We come out, it's a movie, but we don't do that. Live from the...
Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Thank you so much for all the love on my last video. I saw every comment and I really appreciate y'all dearly. And the new subscribers, shout out to y'all. Welcome to the family. Dipping into the video, let's be real. The industry is quiet about Nigeria because they don't want to risk their endorsements. Silence is safer than honesty for them. I want to touch on a few lies that have been spreaded recently because some of the narratives are just not adding up. The way people rewrite history is really insane. People like to run with everything except the truth. So let's talk about it. So apparently there's a TikToker lying on Nicki saying she has people helping her stay sober just to give a speech. The things people come up with for views is really insane. And I have the clip, so let's review it together.
Nicki Minaj allegedly hired someone to keep her sober for the next week because she is set to do a speech for the UN about Christians in Nigeria. And we've discussed her alleged substance abuse habits in the past, and it looks like now she can't stop on her own. And the blind item reads, this foreign-born former A-plus list rapper apparently has someone assigned to her this week just to keep her sober long enough to deliver a major speech. And again, this is allegedly Nicki Minaj hiring someone to keep her sober for her UN speech. And the related headline reads, Nicki Minaj to spotlight plight of Nigerian Christians in UN speech arranged by White House. The rapper is set to give a speech on Tuesday after supporting Trump's post condemning Nigerian government. The rapper will work with the White House to highlight claims of Christian persecution in Nigeria. She plans to give a speech at the United Nations headquarters in New York on Tuesday, according to a Time journalist who first posted about the collaboration on Sunday. And the speech was arranged by an advisor to Donald Trump. What do you guys think? Is there any truth to this? Comment below and follow me for more.
I need y'all to either get a job, invest in yourself and your future. To my fans, I love you dearly. I know y'all always gonna rep me and hold me down. God bless you.
It comes off like this girl is desperate for views, trying to attach Nicki's name to a made-up story so they can go viral. When people don't have real tea, they start creating fake concerns, insider info. When people start saying blind item, it's only said because they have no real source, no real receipts, no credibility. Blind items are anonymous gossip. Anybody can submit one. There's no verification, no accountability, nothing. The someone said, no, you said it. And before anyone tries to twist things about Nicki again, Nicki has already spoken on this herself. She has cleared the air many times that she doesn't use any substances like that. If you know what I mean. Her words are on video, no speculation, no guessing.
To Jesus Christ and the saints, right? I've never in my life done cocaine, ever. I put that on my son's life.
Ever in my life with my hand to Jesus Christ, and y'all know how I feel about my Lord and Savior. Never in my life, ever, not even once, sniffed coke. I get cold, like, and when I used to wear contacts, that would trigger my allergies. I'm always just colder than everyone.
Now let's get into the next slide that I've been seeing all over social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, you name it. People are mixing screenshots to push a fake narrative. They took an old tweet from 2022 where Cardi said, "Don't start arms." Then they added a newer tweet about, "Gotta listen to Bodega Baddie while you're on the Stairmasters." Basically calling Nicki fat. Baby, they're so desperate. They gotta time travel tweets. Make it make sense.
Nicki beef was over. Cardi calling Nicki Minaj arms? Gotta listen to Bodega Baddies while you're on that Stairmaster. Damn!
What year did Bodega Baddie come out? Because it's all in one thing. They retweeting the old nothing. Go on about your business, girl.
What Nicki Minaj say? What an idiot. Like, they really, really, really are pushing this false narrative, and I just wanted y'all to be here to see that. Like, he didn't even try to acknowledge that the tweet was old. So I just want y'all to see how people really do run with lies. Just because they said, "Oh, what year did Bodega Baddie come out?" That has nothing to do with it. It's the fact that they merged an old tweet with a new tweet. If you don't get it, you just don't get it. But like I said, what an idiot. So let's talk about Megan's current legal drama in Miami. I'm out here in Miami, huh? I'm just playing. She's suing blogger Milagro Grams for defamation of character, saying this blogger teamed up with Tory Lanez camp to harass and intimidate and falsely portray her online. She had to seek therapy and how bad it shook her up. But here's the kicker. While Megan's standing in the courtroom making these claims, they're pointing to times where she admitted she lied. Now here's the part that they're not talking about. Megan one day admitted that she lied to Gayle King during their sit-down interview. I will insert that clip right now.
Relationship with him?
Like sexual?
Yeah. Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with
Gayle King. I know that you gonna ask me about that. You was gonna talk about the shooting. Why'd you ask me about Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I like once, maybe twice on a drunk night.
How you twerking 2 days later? If you got, do you know what? Have you ever been shot? Have you?
I've never been shot, Nicki.
Okay. I know. I know people that have been shot. I know people that shoot. Okay. Now let me tell you what the fuck don't. Let me tell you what the fuck don't happen 2 days after a bitch get shot in 2 hoofs.
Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on that. So the question becomes, she's a fighter for the truth now, right? Why are they acting like she's always been 100% honest? That's the contradiction I want y'all to see. And let me make something very clear. I'm only bringing Meg up because I don't like how her legal team try to bring up Nicki. So if they can bring up Nicki in the courtroom, then I absolutely can bring up the parts of Megan's record that are already public, especially when it's about credibility. They opened that door first, and now I'm gonna slam that bitch.
So Megan
Megan Thee Stallion's rep sat in court and said that Megan is bigger than Nicki Minaj. Now, I know y'all don't like Nicki Minaj, but can we be so for real? Now, as many people know, Megan Thee Stallion is currently in court trying to sue Milagro Grams for defamation. And during this case, Nicki Minaj was brought up 3 times already. Now, Milagro Grams ended up asking the Roc Nation rep, is Nicki Minaj a A-list celebrity? The Roc Nation rep hesitated and said, in the hip-hop community. And then Milagro Grams' lawyer asked the same question, but about Megan Thee Stallion, and they said absolutely in entertainment, period. Now, my thing is, to say that Nicki Minaj is only an A-list celebrity in the hip-hop community is wild, because her genres go way further past that. This is a global superstar. You cannot go anywhere without people knowing who Nicki Minaj is. China has an entire nickname for Nicki Minaj. In what world would we live in that Megan Thee Stallion is bigger than Nicki Minaj? I know y'all don't like her, but to go to that extent is crazy. Now, Nicki Minaj was brought up by Roc Nation when they were talking about the Call of Duty deal during this case. Milagro's side ended up bringing up Nicki Minaj's Bigfoot and basically said, well, Nicki bullied you online as well. And Milagro's lawyer had asked Megan's side what were the effects of Nicki Minaj releasing Bigfoot and how did that affect Megan, and they said that Megan Thee Stallion was upset. Now, I don't understand at all why they brought up a Nicki Minaj Call of Duty deal and Megan having PTSD over Call of Duty. I don't know what that had at all to do with this case, but the point of the matter is it seems like Milagro's side is trying to bring up Nicki Minaj and basically say, well, Nicki is an A-list celebrity and she bullied Megan Thee Stallion as well, but she's not in court. Baby, Milagro went overboard. Stop trying to drag Nicki into shit. Milagro attacked Megan for months on months in. Nicki Minaj did not go to that extent. She had like 2 days of dragging her and then she left the girl alone. So Megan was just caught in a lie during her court day with Milagro Grams, and I think they need to take her off the stand because this is bad. Now, remember in my previous video, I had brought up how Megan's Roc Nation rep testified in court and said that Megan pulled out from her Call of Duty deal and her getting a skin because she had PTSD. But the fans did some digging and a tweet from 2021 came up that said we need a hot girl skin ASAP. Little did we know though, this would make everything go south because then Milagro's lawyers asked her if she ever had heard of Call of Duty, ever reached out to them to work, or if she even knew what a skin was in the first place. And so they then pulled up the tweet from Megan in 2021 saying we need a hot girl skin. And Megan said that she didn't tweet that and she doesn't know who did. And Megan Thee Stallion was pew-pewed in 2020, so this was in 2021. Wouldn't the PTSD that you said that you had still be here? Why would you ask for a skin? Now, Megan, your fans and many other people seen this tweet before you deleted it. It was literally circulating across the timeline all yesterday. Meaning Megan Thee Stallion just sat in the court and lied. Because I don't know how that kind of tweet would have just came from her page miraculously. Someone's just DMing big brands like Call of Duty on your page. This clearly means that Megan did know what Call of Duty was because she said that she didn't want to be in the game because she had realized that she can be, pew-pewed in the game, and that's why she pulled out. But this tweet is giving otherwise. It's giving you knew what Call of Duty was. And if you didn't know what Call of Duty was, then who got on your page and made that tweet? I don't know, y'all. Something shaky. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking.
Meg Thee Stallion is taking bitches to court for defamation, and you're telling me when they asked her the defamation on the stand, she got confused? This is the year of exposing, and your ass might just lose this case because this low-key sounds like you were cyber-stalking Milagro Grams, and you chose to watch her content, and now you're trying to sue because you didn't like what you heard. When you were bragging about being a very educated, noble steed with college degrees, what class did you Gallup pass to take somebody to court for defamation, but you don't know the definition? That Meg Thee Stallion was offered the Call of Duty deal, and she turned it down because she didn't want to be a shootable character. They asked her if she knew what Call of Duty was, knew what a skin was, or knew anything about the game. She said no, and then they bring up this tweet, where she asked Call of Duty for a skin. Now, we all already know Megan Thee Stallion is an anime girl, so she already knows what the fuck Call of Duty is. She knows what the fuck goes on. And she knows that she contacted Call of Duty to ask for this. So why is she saying she don't know who tweeted? She probably don't know who wrote that tweet because these female rappers probably don't be in control of their own fucking lives half the time. How do you not know who tweeted on your account? Motherfuckers was probably drunk as hell with somebody's man watching them play the game and texted Call of Duty and said, I want to skin. In court, it was also allegedly said that Meg Thee Stallion took legal action against Tory Lanez for paying people to talk about her, but she did the same thing about Malago. And that is alleged. Everything in this video is for educational purposes, and everything in this video is alleged too for you suing ass hoes. Meg Thee Stallion, something else I wanted to know. If you were so scared about being a shootable character on Call of Duty, then why did you get up on stage at Rolling Loud with Halo characters? You know, Halo, like Xbox's version of Call of Duty. I don't know, y'all comment and let me know what you think. In my opinion, Meg Thee Stallion needs to stop lying, because that's what it seems like she's doing. All Meg Thee Stallion's points seem kind of Hippocratic now. It seems kind of like she's just lying to seem like a victim. Sympathy wigs and payola. I don't know though. Y'all comment and let me know what you think.
This morning?
No, I just want to get it over with. Yes.
Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan Pete, filed a lawsuit against a Texas-based social media personality, Milagro Cooper, who she alleges is behind a defamation, harassment, and cyber-stalking campaign in an effort to discredit the rapper for testifying against Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson. Peterson was convicted of shooting Pete in the foot back in 2020. He's serving a 10-year prison sentence. The 13-page lawsuit against Cooper alleges the defendant acts as a paid surrogate used to spread Mr. Peterson's lies about Miss Pete. The complaint says Cooper went as far as sharing a deep fake pornographic video of Pete in June 2024 and encouraged her thousands of followers to view it, then called Pete a professional victim in a YouTube video. But Cooper denies all allegations, claiming what she expressed with her audience were her opinions. But Pete claims Cooper has engaged in a years-long campaign of harassment that has caused her severe emotional and mental harm. She's now seeking relief from the court, including a temporary and permanent restraining order against Cooper.
Good, right?
You feeling confident about tomorrow?
I feel like God is good all the time. That's what I feel like. How you feel today?
I feel great. Look at those fabulous shoes.
Talk about that.
Where are the shoes from?
Tasha K said I'm a Shein hoe, but these from Fashion Nova, child. Ain't that cute? Get into it. Cold. Fashion Nova, I need a cold.
How do you like Miami? How do you feel they're treating you at the trial?
I can't talk about that, but Miami is a beautiful city. Miami is beautiful. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I love Miami.
All right, good luck to you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
I find it very interesting how quiet you guys are regarding Nicki's name being brought up in Megan Thee Stallion's case. Her name is all up and through that case right now that she has nothing to do with, and y'all are silent. Y'all loud any other time. What's going on? But we're not supposed to believe when she says a certain record label is at her. Okay.
Which is exactly why I'm talking about it. I'm even talking about Megan. Nicki had nothing to do with her, yet they used her name as a comparison. Meg's lawyer referenced Nicki as an A-list hip-hop status, while trying to position Megan as an A-list celebrity across all the entertainment. Okay. So you think she's big time, big shot, like Kendrick said. Okay.
That's horrible. She's not even here to defend herself or speak on my behalf, speak on her own behalf. So I just felt like that was pretty low. I really don't like drama. If you know me, you know how I am, you know how loving I am, you know how I ride for my people.
Yeah.
So and I don't really like to bring confrontation to the light either. But if you just keep on picking with me, then I gotta say something.
But you ain't scared either, right?
Right. I'm not gonna let anybody bully me or silence me or make me do something I don't want to do.
You put out this record called Hiss. Could you tell us what the name means first of all?
Basically, when a snake feel like you've been playing and like doing a whole bunch of swaying, it's basically telling you to back off. Like I hear you, I see you, get up off me now. Basically, that's what it means. Basically, I understand what y'all doing and I want y'all to get up off me.
No, actually, she said...
Use something else. Do something different. Use another tactic. This one getting up.
You can't compare people who are in two different lanes, I feel like. Nicki Minaj is somebody that you will have to sit down and listen to her bars because she gonna give you the bars, you know what I'm saying? So that's like two different lanes of music, I feel like. That's like trying to compare J. Cole to Lil Pump. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really put them in the same lane.
Let me make this clear. I do not have a problem with Meg Thee Stallion. I don't have anything against Meg Thee Stallion. I just don't like some of the things that she do. Okay? Doesn't mean I'm a Megan fan. I was once a Megan fan in the beginning. Don't get it twisted. There's some songs, like before her and Nicki had beef, I was listening to. Then things started to change with me. Because she started like working with Cardi B and teaming up. So I knew how that was gonna play out. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fall back from her. But other than that, like, if everything comes to the light with her court case, I hope everything comes to the light. Like I said, like, whether she's telling the truth or a lie, God, the one who knows everything, not us bloggers, not anybody else. God knows, because God was there throughout everything. So God will reveal and he will prevail in the end. So that's my note on this whole thing. And I want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for making it to the end. I am so excited to give y'all more content. I am so grateful to have you guys a part of my family. And like I said, to the new subscribers, hi, and thank you for stopping by. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Why you keep watching? Be a part of the family. Come join. You will love it here. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Adios.
Megan, are you on Team Cardi or Nicki, Megan? Tell us.
It feels so difficult when you're going through it, but you will get through it. You will get out of it. There is always better days ahead. You know, I want you guys to be encouraged. I want you guys to know that God didn't promise us a problem-free life. We ain't never gonna have that. You're never gonna experience life and feel like, you know what, everything is good all the time. But there has to be something inside of you, even right now today, that decides you're gonna win no matter what. No matter what comes at you, no matter what was already said about you, no matter if you don't have your parents, no matter if you don't have family, you have to know and decide today, right now, that you are gonna be one of the ones in this room that wins. Who's gonna win in this room?
He said if I keep it 100, then he keep me safe like a banker. Nowadays I be making them famous. She the princess, so fuck who you lames is. Of course I be pushing they buttons. I hold up control like the gamers. Like God, keep it a stat. Bitches is ass if we keeping it crack. Bad little redhead shit about the black. We come out, it's a movie, but we don't do that. Life